Hey guys, my name is Ben,
This is Andrew.
and today we'll be watching Chapter 6 of Volume 3. This one's titled Fall. Go ahead and give us a rundown of the last episode.
Last episode, we got to see Penny finish off Team Carden in tournament. We got to see
Close fight.
got to see Team Funky fight RWBY. That was a very close fight, actually. We could see Weiss act out of character to help her teammate win. And then we get to see after the fact, we get to see Cinder and Emerald in their room. We see her messing around on her tablet, and we see her pull up the blueprints for Penny. Then after that, we see Ospen talking to Crow about who he's chosen as a guardian or something like that, and he just all he says is her or she, but it shows Pyrrha. So for all we know, he's talking about Pyrrha. Boom.
All right, nice, fast, and easy. Let's just hop straight into it.
Get straight to it.
Go.
Well, it comes as no surprise that they've chosen you to move on to the final round of the tournament. Your performance has been exemplary.
Thank you, Professor Ozpin, but I would never have made it this far without my teammates.
Personally, I think it's the other way around.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've been introduced.
Name's Crow.
Crow is a trusted colleague of mine.
Professor, if you don't mind me asking, why have you called me here?
Please, take a seat. What is your favorite fairy tale?
I'm sorry?
Fairy tales. Stories from your childhood. Surely you must remember some of them.
Well, there's The Tale of the Two Brothers, The Shallow Sea, The Girl in the Tower.
What about the story of the seasons?
Oh, of course. A callous old man who refuses to leave his home is visited by 4 traveling sisters. The first understands his reclusive nature and urges him to use his time in solitude to reflect and meditate. The second brings him fruits and flowers, tending to his crops and revitalizing his garden. The third warms the man's heart, convincing him to step outside and embrace the world around him. And the fourth and final sister begs him to look at all that he has and be thankful. In return for their kindness, the man grants the maidens incredible powers so that they may continue to help others all over the world. They graciously accept and promise to share their gifts with the people of Remnant until the end of days. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. The 4 maidens. My mother loves that story.
Would you believe me if I told you that one's been around since I was a boy?
You're not that old, Professor.
Well, would you believe me if I told you it was true?
I beg your pardon?
What if I were to tell you that there were 4 maidens existing in this world that could wield such tremendous power without dust?
You mean like a semblance?
Like magic.
Yeah, first time hearing it's pretty crazy.
You're serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
No. Why are you telling me this?
We are telling you, Pyrrhanikos, because we believe that you are next in line to receive the Fall Maiden's powers.
We?
Sorry we're late.
Wait. What is this? Who are you?
You know who we are. We're still the same teachers and headmasters you met when you arrived at Beacon.
Except we've got a little part-time job.
We are the protectors of this world.
And we need your help.
I think she's gonna receive the Fall Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
What does it just get passed down?
There's no need for me to answer.
The vault, under the school.
Big old place under the school.
Oh no.
I'm sure you must have questions.
Maybe one or two. I still don't understand. You said I was next in line to receive the Maiden's power. What do you mean by that?
The Maidens have existed
Crow
for
walks.
thousands of years. But much like in nature,
He's like
seasons
part drunk,
change.
that's why.
No two summers are alike. When a maiden dies, her power leaves her body and seeks out a new host, ensuring that the seasons are never lost and that no individual can hold on to the power forever.
So, how does the power choose?
Through a series of stupid and convoluted rules.
Crow.
Hey, don't get mad 'cause I'm right.
At first, the only thing that was certain was that the powers were specifically passed on to young women. But as time went on, it was discovered that the selection process was much more intimate.
Intimate?
As we understand it now, when a maiden dies, the one who is in her final thoughts is the first candidate to inherit her power.
Unless it's a dude or some old hag. Then the power goes to someone random, and our jobs get a lot harder.
Why tell me all of this now? Why not wait until I've graduated?
Honestly, we've run out of time. I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting a lot scarier out in the world. Tensions are high. The Grimm are growing stronger, more prevalent, and it's not gonna be much longer before this peace we've all been enjoying so much goes out the window.
You're not talking about war.
Not a war between nations.
We can fill you in on the details once we know you're with us. For now, all you need to know is that one of the maidens was attacked, and for the first time in history, part of her power was stolen.
Is that...
The current Fall Maiden, Amber.
she's still alive?
For now. We're using state-of-the-art Atlas technology to keep her stable. But there is a lot about this situation that is unprecedented.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't know what will happen when she passes.
Won't her power just transfer to the next host?
Look who's been listening. She is smart.
Under normal circumstances, yes.
That was the
This
greatest.
is a delicate situation. It's not uncommon for the last thoughts of the slain to be of their attacker. And to make matters worse, no one's ever seen the power split like this before. For all we know, it will seek out its other half.
Her assailant.
And that would not bode well for any of us.
If all of this is true, why keep it secret? If this girl is so important, if we're truly on the brink of war, why not tell everyone?
From what we understand, it used to be common knowledge.
Excuse me?
How do you think legends and fairy tales get started? Even the craziest ones come from somewhere.
Our group was founded in order to protect both mankind and the maidens. Those hungry for power hunted them with the hope of inheriting their strength.
And as you can imagine, the ones that succeeded weren't exactly the kind of people you'd want to have unimaginable power.
And so this Brotherhood chose to remove the maidens from the public eye, allowing their existence to fade away into legend.
The things we're telling you go against hundreds of years of human history, religion.
No one would want to believe us. It'd cause an uproar.
It would cause panic. And we all know what that would bring clawing to our kingdom's walls. Which is why we would like to...
I'll do it. If you believe this will help humanity, then I will become your Fall Maiden. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It is. But I'm afraid it's not that simple. Given Amber's condition, you won't be able to inherit her power naturally. However, General Ironwood believes he has a solution.
For the past few years, Atlas has been studying Aura from a more scientific standpoint. How it works, what it's made of, how it can be used. We've made significant strides, and we believe we found a way to capture it.
Capture it and cram it into something else. Or in your case...
That's
Classified.
wrong.
The feeling is mutual. But desperate times call for desperate measures.
And these are indeed desperate times. We can't transfer Amber's power to you, but we can give you what those powers are bound to.
Her aura.
Her life would become intertwined with yours. The question is...
What's that gonna do to you?
You have an important decision before you, Ms. Nikos. There's no guarantee this transfer will work, and there's no telling if you will be the same person if it does. I advise you to take time to think on this matter, but understand that before the Vital Festival is over, we will need your answer. The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made their first move. And there's no telling when their next move will
There's 3 other maidens still out there?
Yeah, there's a total of 4. Yep.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the one-on-one final!
We go, baby.
The 101s. Oh.
Barty,
Oh, Mercury went through. Ah.
It's quite simple, Peter. Instead of a bracket system, each round of the finals will be randomly determined immediately before the match takes place.
Much like any good hunt, there will be 0 time to prepare.
Yes. Now let's see who our first match will be.
Yang Xiaolong and Mercury Black.
It's been fun, Yang. It's been fun. Yeah. Hey, Cinder, why you gotta do my girl like that? Set her up against Mercury? Mercury's got the feats, my dude.
You think Mercury's winning?
Oh, yeah. I hope I'm wrong. But I think Mercury wins this fight.
No terrain. Just the center of the ring.
You better not go easy on me.
You wish.
Three, 2,
And they're both hand-to-hand combat.
fight!
Wasn't that easy, was it? Oh, he hasn't seen her semblance yet.
What a way to kick off the finals!
Yang proved me wrong. Let's go, big body Yang.
Yang shall not.
Oh, she almost lost by a sliver, dude.
Way to go, Yang! Better luck next time.
There's not going to be a next time, Blondie. My word!
Cut the cameras.
He got her disqualified, didn't he? Well, how was that her fault, though? He charged her. Self-defense, bro. I'm snapping your leg, too.
Ah, my leg! My leg!
That's what you get, you little... Huh?
Yang Xiaolong, stand down!
What? Why?
Mercury! Why'd she do that? Why'd she attack me?
Oh. How did that happen? What? I'm so confused.
Hey guys, I'm here for this too. So
What? Are you serious? He definitely said, there will be a next time. And definitely charged her. And then she just like, meh. And everyone else saw it as her just straight up turning around and hitting him. One thing I could think of is Emerald really is an illusion. She's the illusion.
what kind of illusion?
Clearly one where it tricked everybody else, or she didn't trick Yang, but it tricked everyone else. So,
Tricked everyone else?
yeah, her illusion was visible to everybody but Yang. Like it was like, no, her illusion was only on Yang, because her illusion was that she made it seem like Mercury was attacking her when really he was just. I don't know. I'm confused. My mind is like it's everywhere. Wow. Dude.
I should tell you. There's a reason why I didn't tell you the name of the title. Well, I did. The next one. But this one's called Fall. It's a double meaning. So they were talking about the Fall Maiden in the beginning.
Yeah.
With Pyrrha. Going over how there's 4 maidens. 4 very powerful magic wielders.
Yep.
And they believed Pyrrha was the next in line because it can only be passed on to young women.
Yep.
It can't be males or old women.
Okay.
So only young women. So I don't know how young. I don't know if Glinda would even be an option. I'm assuming she's not.
Yeah.
Because they probably would have chosen someone from the inner circle. I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know the exact metrics of it, but
yeah.
Or the logistics maybe. But I'm believing maybe she's too old.
Okay.
Right? Not saying she's like old, but maybe it's like, you know, below 30 or something, or below 25, or in her case, maybe it's like below 20 or something, you know?
Yeah.
So they're talking about all these things, and they have this girl in this thing. You see she's pretty damaged on the eye, on the face, like got some scars going on. They're talking, they're like, oh, there's about to be a war, and it's like not a war between nations, right? So then we get a pretty interesting phrase.
The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made their first move. And there's no telling when their next move will be.
So what do you think that means?
Well, so they made the statement when they were talking there that if they've never really been in this predicament where a maiden had been pretty powered, and if
it was part of her power was stolen.
They said that since they're there in this weird predicament, that they don't know if they were just to let it happen, if her power would either go to the next one up, or if it would go to the assailant, or assailant. And so what I don't really know what to get from that. Are they hinting towards like if Pyrrha were the one to finish her, like end her, would she get her power?
There were two. There was a second one over there. So what they were saying is that they're able to pretty much take the aura from someone and cram it into someone else.
Spectacia.
So that's what they were saying. But without her aura, she would die. So they would be killing her. It wouldn't be Pyrrha killing her, but you would die. But she's already. She's barely alive.
She's on life support.
She's
technically what he said. It's like their version of life support.
Yeah, she's alive because of Atlas.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the reason why the assailant hasn't gotten all of the power. But I was more referring to this scene right here, very specifically.
The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made their first move. And there's no telling when their next move will be.
They've made their first move, but there's no telling when the second move is. And we get the second move pretty much.
Well, who do you think the assailant is?
Right now, I think it's Cinder.
Okay.
But
so then we go into the one-on-one finals. We have martial arts.
Yep.
Right? Punches and kicks. Right? Yang is more of a puncher, but she does use kicks.
Yeah.
But she's mostly a puncher.
Yeah.
Right? So these two fight. It's super hardcore. Right? So right here. So he's still smirking. Even though this is happening. So you stated that he didn't know what her semblance was. What about now?
Well, now he knows.
Oh, you think he knows now?
Yeah.
Then they do this. And remember how I told you audio cues were very important?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not going to be a next time, Blondie.
Yep.
Right. So what do you see here? So all these people booing and stuff.
Yeah.
What are Grimm attracted to?
Negativity and.
So they were all just like, "What's going on over there? What's going on over there?" You know.
So.
Because imagine being in a tournament like this thing is huge.
Yeah. So I think Emerald definitely whatchamacallit took her semblance there and made it so it looked like he was attacking her when really he was just standing right next to her. And when she turned around and hit him, it was
straight up just
she straight up sucker punched him. Yeah, sucker punched him just straight up while she walked away, just turned around and broke his leg. What? Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
let's move on. Let's get to chapter 7. So follow us on Twitch, subscribe to YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right.
Later.